What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be taking a deep look at Favela, and I'm going to be sharing a bunch of incredible jumps and spots that I found on this map. And let's just dive right into it, and we're going to start off with a spot that I'm sure many of you already know. This was discovered throughout the beta. If you jump from here, you can jump to this AC unit, and then straight up like this. That's a very good way to get up in this area right here. Alternatively, if you're on the ground right here and you don't want to run all the way around that way, you can of course jump into this window. And the normal thing that people will do is they'll use the ladder here, but instead, you're better off just coming out here, jump into this little ledge, and then from here, you can jump up like this. This is also a nice little head glitch here to challenge people across there. And then another thing that you can do, if you think they're maybe looking this direction, is jump to this same ledge, and then from here, you just jump to this AC unit, and then up like this. So you might be able to take them off guard if they're just sort of like sitting and waiting for you to come up into one of these areas. This next one may seem pretty obvious, but of course from here you can jump straight into the window right there. This is a hardpoint location, so you might want to know that, but you can also do it just directly from the ground like this as well. Then getting over to this side of the map right here, you could easily just mantle on this green fence right here, and then from here simply jump across and get into the second floor, which is pretty handy. Next, if you are in this area right here, keep in mind you can easily shoot through this wood, and right there is a very popular power position that you'll have people sitting on, so you can just come right below them and just light them up, and they'll typically have no idea what hit them. Additionally, in this area, if you want to get to the top part over here, instead of coming all the way around to the stairs, you can just simply jump onto this railing right here and then jump and mantle right here. This is quite a useful one to get to this position quickly. Then something that I absolutely love, coming from this direction. Of course, you can hop up right here. You have a great little head glitch you can use on these people, and you could mantle up this way and come around like this. However, something I prefer doing when I'm right here, I'll have a quick check here, maybe pick off a kill if there is one available, and then I'll simply jump over to the side and catch this mantle. This is a much safer way to approach this if you anticipate they're going to be coming around that corner right there, because then you control the high ground as you're approaching them. Then getting over to the barbershop area right here, instead of coming up the stairs like this to then jump across like this to get into the second floor, you may be exposing yourself a little too much to a lot of the map. You can actually just use this tombstone right here. Just jump onto that and then jump across. Next, in this same area, if you want to come through this window right here, you can actually do that. There's a bit of an invisible ledge that comes around this area right here. You have to do it pretty quick. It does take a little bit of practice. You will fall off many times, but once you get it nailed, you can really work it nicely to get into this window. Next up, coming from this side of the map here, if you want to get into that second floor, you can actually do it from the front right here. Just jump to this area right here, and then simply jump up like this. This is a super useful one, especially for opening routes. It gets you into this building really nicely, where enemies typically won't expect you. Then right here, instead of using the ladder, a faster way typically is to simply come up this way like this, and sometimes it's a safer way too. You can come up to this direction right here. Then from right here, if you have somebody camping in this area right here, you can easily jump in from this direction. And another thing you can do actually from right over in this direction is from this ledge here, you can jump across to this. This is pretty cool. That's a really nice way to get up here as well. If you know somebody's camping that ladder and you just want to get to the second floor and you're down here, this is an amazing move that you can pull on them. They'll have no idea what just hit them. It also provides you great cover to be challenging people that are across this area right here. And speaking of that, another thing, if I want to push toward this direction here, normally I would jump across and just try to get to this piece of cover before they run into me and have better cover. Instead, what you can do is jump to this area right here and use this as cover. Then getting down to this area right here, something that I didn't realize you could do until I was doing my testing here, from this railing, as long as you get into attack sprint for a second, you can jump straight across to this area right here. This is incredibly valuable to be able to get to the second floor area. And then of course you could jump across from here or across to that building. There's a lot of things that you can do from it, just knowing that from this railing, you can make this jump. After that, from this middle map area, it's often great to be able to get into this window right here. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a way to do it directly from the ground, but you can, of course, just jump into this and then jump up like that. And then finally, in the middle map area here, I just wanted to point out this ledge right here. This is quite a valuable ledge to be knowing about, because from here, you can easily jump across to the balcony there, or you can easily jump into this window right here. And that just provides a few different options for you that are often better than like coming through the window and then going through the doorway there. It's just great to be able to run, jump across like this, quickly jump into here. You can chain these together as well and get up there. It's pretty incredible when you start chaining these jump spots together. Also with this little ledge, something I almost forgot to point out here, if you just walk yourself around like this, you can also get directly up to the rooftop right here, which is just a nice quick way to get up here. Now, moving in the direction of where the playground area is, sometimes you'll either spawn back in this area, or you might just kind of get trapped by here, and you know somebody's just waiting for you. Maybe they're posted up right here, and really your only option is to challenge them without any cover, either that direction or this direction. However, something you can do from back here, you can actually use this bicycle. Just jump on top of the bicycle, and then from there, you can mantle up and get that height advantage. It's not going to work in every situation, but it's nice to know that that is something you can do if you happen to get yourself sort of trapped back there. Then right in this area here, instead of taking the stairs up to there or going all the way around that way, unfortunately we can't directly jump and mantle this, but we can use this little concrete divider to jump across like this, grab that mantle. From here, you get a nice head glitch across there, or you can jump into the window right here as well. I guess I missed it there, but just to show that you can actually do this, it's actually quite easy to do. I just missed it really bad there. You can jump into the window. Then after that, in this building right here, instead of taking the stairs, which you will often have somebody just pre-aiming you on, just a little alternative, just something that I wanted to point out that you can do. You can actually jump and mantle to this cabinet right here, kind of head glitch over here, pick somebody off if they're just camping up here, and then from here, easily mantle up. And then finally, from in this building right here, we can jump across to either one of these windows. You can also just jump onto the ice cream cone right here, and then from there jump into the window. But this is a pretty easy to jump to make, and also a very valuable jump to be making. And it can go the other way as well if you want to jump from this across to here. It's a little more difficult, but you can get in there, which gives you a nice angle on the A flag if you need to come defend the A flag really quick if you're playing domination. And with that, that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap it up for a ton of excellent spots to use on Favela. I was already using a bunch of these myself, but now that I've taken the time to discover more, I'm going to be using even more of these jump spots in my gameplay, and you can really do a lot with them. Now, as for the future of this series, if this is a type of video that you really want to see, please let me know down below, and also please leave a like to the video. For whatever reason, for these types of videos, I find them to be incredibly valuable for your gameplay, and yet I have a hard time getting people to click and watch these videos, and I don't quite get it. So if you want to show support for this series and you want to see more of these, make sure you leave a like on it, and maybe a comment as well, just letting me know which one of the maps you'd like me to cover next for this series. And if we do get enough support on this, I will continue the series. If you enjoyed this one, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.